Hello, Dante here. I am about to present project 2. This one was a little more challenging because the circuit was a little more complex. Even though there was no resistor, I had to troubleshoot and add some capacitors to get the correct temperature reading because it was giving me a low reading. But now with capacitors we're good, and I also had to figure out how to connect a battery supply because one of the requirements is to put it in the refrigerator, and I don't think I wanted to put my whole computer in the refrigerator, so we had to figure that out as well. And here it is. It's currently running and recording the temperature as we speak. It's not connected to the computer right now, but it's running on the battery, and I couldn't get that battery to plug directly into the VN without it falling out, so I connected it to the breadboard, and that seems to be pretty stable. So there's the two 0.1 MF capacitors and the TMP36 is what I use to record the temperature, so it's right there at the end, right next to the capacitors. And it goes into the analog in on the Arduino, and I didn't really need to do this. I kind of felt like doing it. It was utilizing something from the last project to turn the temperature circuit on and off while it's running. So since it captures every 10 seconds, it turns on the 9th second, records the temperature on the 10th second, and then on the second after that it turns off, and then waits until it's ready to go again in that loop. Alright, now we are walking this guy over to the refrigerator. I'll put this phone down, this guy down for 1 second. Alright. To see all the awesome food we have. Not to be mistaken with our Arduino. There we go, you can go right next to the lamb burger. We'll put that guy in there for about 5 minutes. Okay, so we're in the fridge for about 6-7 minutes to be safe. Plug this guy back into the computer, and unfortunately that TMP36 temperature stabilized, that's in the setup code, so it looks like plugging it into the USB resets this device. So that's unfortunate, but I'm not sure how to solve that, but it looks like the temperature is reading about 32 degrees Fahrenheit since it's still cold from the fridge, so hopefully that can save our data a little bit. So that's posting there every 10 seconds the reading, voltage, Celsius and Fahrenheit temperatures. So I'm gonna let this run for about 5 to 10 more minutes, and then I will type CSV in there and get the CSV output to generate the report. Alright, we've been reading for about 5 or 6 minutes now, and the temperature, I've been watching it, has been slowly rising to room temperature. So it's a little cold in here, so it's probably just like a tad under 60 in this room, I think. So I set up a in the main loop we listen for a message that says CSV, and when that happens it's going to output on the serial bus a CSV format, and then we can just paste that into a text file and should be good. So there it is. So I'm just going to copy paste all that. That's the CSV. Let's try Sublime for this. Paste that here. that's saved, and so now we should be able to open that up. In Excel. There it is. So we got every 10 seconds, minute and seconds, and then the temperature in Fahrenheit. And so right here is where took it out of the fridge and walked it quickly over to the computer and plugged it in, and then it started reading, and it was around 32 degrees Fahrenheit, and then slowly raised up to about room temperature. And yep, about almost 11 minutes, we're at about 54, 55 degrees, varying around there. So that's it. Thank you very much.